Welcome, Gemini, to your March 2024 reading. 22 Tarot. If you have been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I have already shuffled, but let me go ahead and get your first 4 cards out. 4 cards for Gemini for March, please. Gemini, thank you. 2 of Cups out first, and then you have the Star. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. You have the 6 of Swords in reverse, but this deck I do not take reversals, so 1 more card. 1 more card for Gemini, please, for March. 1 more card. Nope, too many. Sorry. Too many, Spirit. 1 more. Thank you. The Lovers. Wow. 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 You start off March with the 2 of Cups. You end off March with the Lovers. And then, as if it couldn't get any better, the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Destined change. Time spinning in your favor, turning in your favor, tides, things closing, chapters closing, lessons being learned, luck changing. Wow. So the 2 of Cups is your first card. It's all about partnerships. Now, I will say, for those of you that are not looking for a love reading, I'm so sorry, but this is what Spirit decided to talk about this month. So you got the 2 of Cups first. If you are in a relationship, I mean, that's your partnership. This is about you thinking about your partnership this month. You have the Star. Okay, so your first card is where you're at, where your mind's at, where your head's at in March. The second card is your block. The third card is the advice from Spirit. And your fourth card is your possible outcome. Okay, so let me clarify for you. I've already shuffled the cards. Let's get into it. 2 cards, please, for the 2 of Cups. 2 cards, please. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Thank you. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. And the 3 of Wands in reverse. Star, please. Please clarify the Star. Thank you. Wow, my goodness. Jeez. Okay. Please clarify the 6 of Swords. 2 cards, please. 6 of Swords. Travel, huh? Moving away from something. Being more independent. Interesting. 1 more. Thank you. And yep, definitely. And finally, the Lovers. Please clarify 2 cards, please, the Lovers. Thank you. Sideways, Chariot. 1 more. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so while at the bottom of this deck you had the Wheel of Fortune, things turning in your favor, this deck had at the bottom the 7 of Swords. So things are shifting away from some sort of uneasy feeling, some sneaky behavior, some dishonesty. That's being closed out. So you're leaving that. You're like, look, I'm going to take my losses. I'm going to take what I can get, and I'm going to move away from that. So you're closing that shadiness down. With this 2 of Cups, though, it's like you're focusing more on what's true and what you really want, okay, this month. The Ace of Pentacles is a abundant new beginning. It's something that's given to you from the universe that has specifically been offered in front of your path. Now, the only thing is that you might not be able to see this because you are focusing on this 2 of Cups and finding a significant other, if you will, or balance. And you're not really, while you have all this opportunity in front of you, you're not really applying realistic plans to the future with this pentacle. You want to move, is what I'm getting. You want to move, you want to change. You want to change and you want to go in a new direction. And you're hoping that this new direction is with this significant person. I'm going to go with it. That's what I'm getting. So the block is the healing, though. Your block is the star, and the star is all about hope, spirituality, healing those parts of you that feel insecure, feel unworthy. That's the block because, again, beautiful cards in the block section. You have the most wish fulfillment is the star, but that's a block. And um, you have the Ten of Cups, which is everything you've ever wanted in life. It's the happy home, happy life, wish fulfillment. Again, double wish fulfillment. But there's something with this Three of Pentacles and having to work with other people that's a challenge. There is somebody you're going to have to work with. There's somebody you're going to have to forgive. There's somebody you're going to have to forgive in order for you to get this happily ever after. And that's the challenge. So, the advice. Six of Swords is all about moving in a new direction, stepping away from all the negativity, which is what we talked about here. You are realizing who's shady, who's not. You're stepping away from that. You're closing the chapter. You're moving on. You're creating your own fate here. However, first of all, you're not being realistic about it because the one thing you have to do that you honestly don't want to do is forgive somebody. And then the advice is you have to release those swords. You have to release that negativity. You have to realize that in order for you to gain this independence and this prosperity, okay, you're going to have to choose yourself with a passion. And I'm really just getting that you have to get away from whoever this is. The person that you're forgiving is somebody that's sort of not reliable. Um, they're very 1 second they're in one state of mind and the next they're in a different one. How do I say this? They're just unreliable. Um, and they're very temporary. Okay. And you need to focus on you. You need to focus on you. And you need to have, instead of unrealistic expectations, realistic expectations. In order for you to have this happily ever after, you have to forgive somebody for yourself, not for them, for yourself, for your own healing, so that you can release all the swords that have been holding you back and become more independent and release these, for lack of a better word, unreliable one night stand, not the future people. Okay. Not people that you can rely on. You have to let go of that. You have to choose yourself and release those unstable partners. Okay. There's somebody that was unstable, that was very sneaky, that you can't trust, and you have to close that cycle. That's basically what they're telling you to do. Now, once you do that, the Lovers comes out. I mean, this is twin flame soul energy. These two cards from beginning to end. Okay, you started with this on your mind, you end with this. This is the way to your happily ever after and to finding your person. Okay, the Chariot came out sideways, and that means that there's sort of a delay. Okay, there's a delay. But I think the reason why it came out sideways is because you still have to do this work in order to achieve that. You still have to do the healing, you still have to do the releasing, and then once you do, the Chariot is an unstoppable force. It's victory. It's overcoming your your obstacles. It's your willpower. It's your self-control. It's you being able to overcome your demons and taking charge of your life and going towards this Lovers, choosing to be happy, choosing the person that chooses you. Okay, because once you do this King of Pentacles that comes into your life. It could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, don't hinge on that, but the point is whoever you're going towards is a very stable, mature energy that is completely reliable, is ready to give everything that they have, is very much a successful person. They believe in themselves. They have built an empire that they want to share with you. They're secure. They are reliable. Did I say that? So you go from unreliable, release the unreliable. You will get the reliable. You will get somebody who will be there for you, who will take care of you, even if you don't need taken care of. They're just They are a very stable, mature, secure, masculine energy. If you're not a masculine, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're a masculine here watching, it doesn't have to be a masculine. This is just an energy of stability, success, reliability, trustworthy, loyalty. Okay. That's what you're heading towards. So that's wonderful. Again, this is super powerful. It's super important that you focus on releasing, forgiving, and just letting go of these people that are not, they may feel good temporarily, but they're not your person and they're not somebody that you can rely on. That's not what you really want. What you really want is this reliable person, okay? Somebody who is trustworthy and it will take care of you, who won't be sneaky behind your back, all that. Okay, Gemini, let's get you a goddess power message to close out your reading. It's pretty straightforward. All right. Let's get you one card. One card, please, for Gemini March. What do they need to know? One card, please, goddess message. One card, goddess message. Yeah, two cards. I shall take them because that's what they asked to give you. You have Mama Kuocha, water, number 33, and Kali, liberation. Wow, powerful cards. All right, let's see what the messages are for you. 33. Wow, I opened the page exactly to it. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surrounded us in the womb, both of which are the domain of the Incan goddess Mama Kosha. We are most attuned in the qualities of water, as the element of water symbolically represents our emotions. Our emotions move us to make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty is in this truth is found by observing water in all her properties and forms. Water is fluid and passes through the cracks, flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently wearing away the most jagged rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. The answer to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the conditions of your life and then recognizing that next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in an ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily frozen, soon they will melt. If it seems that your world is too wet and temporary shelter is needed, you can expect new growth and sunny days from Mama Kosha, who reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now and just as perfect in the way they will evolve. Unlimited potential is revealed when this goddess comes to visit. Wow. The goddess Mama Kocha says your task now is to detach, step back, and allow your feelings to pass through you like water without judgment or disapproval. Let your fears be washed away with self love and understanding. The world can be a chaotic place, and uncertainty can create instability where people will act out incomprehensible ways. Wow. Move to higher ground, say no to engaging, and wait. Now is the time to respond when you feel ready rather than react in the heat of the moment. Let Goddess Mama Kocha waters of life hold you up and surround you like the fluid did in your mother's womb. Wow. Let's talk about Kali 26. Yeah, they want you to release whatever doesn't serve you. Kali is all about liberation. That is the one word it says on her card. You're being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve you and who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. There is a beauty in liberation that is deep, fierce, and courageous. It rises up from the willingness to break the chains of the past in order to transform into something new. Wow. No matter what your conditions, your alignment task is to find a way to channel this rage, this anger, these feelings into creativity. Make something of it, of yourself, so you don't create destruction just because you can. Be willing to be teachable, even if it feels uncomfortable. When you know more, you can do better. Be willing to take full accountability for the energy you bring to the world. Kali knows the fierce dark love she brings. You will not always be comfortable, and the process of transformation requires rigorous self honesty. Wow, we talked about that. You have what it takes now. Make something meaningful and be someone you are proud of. I'm just going to end it with that. Drop the mic, Gemini. Okay. I hope you liked your reading for March. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and I wish you a happy March. Thank you.